Now, when talking about the area of similar polygons, what you could do is find, if you're told that two polygons are similar and you want to find the area of both of them and you're given the area of one, you can just find the dimensions of the other because you know they're similar. But there's actually a way to do that, and it's this, that if two shapes are similar and the similarity ratio is r, then the ratio between the areas is r squared. So again, the easiest way to explain this is going to be with a picture, and rectangles are super easy to deal with. Let's say this is a 2x3 rectangle, then a similar rectangle. Let's try and make this a little bit interesting. Let's make this a 3 by, let's make this a 2x4. 3 by 6. Okay, there, kind of interesting. So the ratio, the similarity ratio between these two triangles is 2 to 3, because 2 to 3 is 2 to 3, and 4 to 6 can be reduced to 2 to 3. So this ratio is 2 to 3. Now the area of this triangle, this rectangle is 8, and the area of this rectangle, 3 times 6, is 18. Now, what I want to look at is r squared. Well, maybe I didn't know this is 18. It's obviously 18. But if I wanted to look at it this way, the ratio between areas is r squared. Now, if I square 2/3, I get 4/9. Now, what I can say is that 4/9, this is the ratio between areas, and I know the one area is 8. I want to find the other area. So what I can do, I can take the cross product. 72 equals 4x. 72 divided by 4, type that in my calculator because I can't do that one in my head, is 18, conveniently enough. So the area of this rectangle is 18, which we know to be true because 6 times 3 is 18. So that's the idea, that I can take the ratio between the similar shapes, square it, and then set up a proportion to find the third, or the other area. Now, this isn't necessary in rectangles, but maybe I had something like a weird shape like that, and I clone it. So these are similar shapes, and maybe the area of this is 7. I don't know, I'm making up numbers. And maybe I'm also told that the ratio between the two sides is 4 to 3. So what I can do, if I want to find the area of this, all I have to do is square this and get 16/9 equals 7 over what? So when I solve for x, I'll get the area of this one. 7 times 9 is 63 equals 16x. Dividing both sides by 16, I can see that x is 63/16. Not pretty, but it's true. And 63 is 21 times 3, which is 7 times 3 times 3. 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. These are relatively prime. This cannot be reduced. So the area of this polygon is 63/16. That's it. That's how you would use this. So I don't have to calculate the area. It was easy enough using rectangles to calculate the area and just say, well, it's 18. But if I come across something that's a little more complex, I can use the ratio between sides, square it, and this is the ratio between areas. And then I can just solve this proportion and find the missing area. That's that. Similar areas.